Here's the investigation into the Sambhal violence that left 4 people dead and 20 injured has now picked up pace. With the Uttar Pradesh government under Yogi Adityanath announcing strict measures, including making the rioters pay for the damage and displaying their posters in public spaces. 30 police teams have been formed to identify and arrest the accused who have been caught on CCTV cameras. So far, over 100 images of the alleged rioters have been released and the internet ban has been extended to another 48 hours. The police officials have now also released the video of the country-made weapons that were recovered from the spot, because the police are suspecting that gunshots from these weapons led to the death of the 4 youths. Meanwhile, there are some viral audio tapes that are also now under the purview of the investigation. Times now has accessed these audio tapes, the authenticity of which we cannot independently verify. But in these audio tapes, one thing becomes extremely clear, that there was a mobilization near the Jama Masjid on the day of the survey. Phone calls were reportedly made to gather a mob. Listen in to the tapes.
दोबारा मामला बिगड़ गया, तमाम पब्लिक पब्लिक दोबारा मामला बिगड़ गया, तमाम पब्लिक पब्लिक
My colleague Pradeep Datta is joining us on the broadcast. He has been reporting from the spot in Sambhal after the violence broke out there. Pradeep, as the investigations pick up pace, the police officials are looking at it being a pre-planned conspiracy, and these audio tapes seem to be hinting towards that. The authenticity of that under question still, but also very interesting aspect is the country-made weapons that the officials have recovered. Tell us why this is significant.
Yes, it's significant because police from the day one had been saying that somebody from the mob opened fire, and the second thing, the police has maintained that this was a well-planned conspiracy, and there were elements who were trying to destabilize situations. Some political vested interests were working overtime in this regard. And now look at these audio tapes. In these audio tapes, you can clearly hear that somebody is calling them, telling them that situation is getting out of control, come towards the mosque. That means there are people who are trying to mobilize, make other associate of there to come out to that place. And we exactly saw even in the CCTV footage also 700 to 800 people. They were armed with stones. They were pelting and trying to target policemen who were trying to ensure survey at that point of time in Jama Masjid last Sunday. So that clearly indicates that there was a pre-planned conspiracy. And the second thing you rightly said, the police has also recovered the empty cartridges. Police has also recovered the country-made weapon. Besides this, 27 of the mobile phones have been confiscated by police. They have seized them. They have already sent it to the forensic laboratory. They are trying to retrieve data from that phones also and trying to find out what kind of involvement they had and with whom they had been talking to, with whom they had been in touch with, because that will further help police to investigate this matter, because already magisterial inquiry in this regard has been ordered. And now few days are left when the report will finally be submitted, and so everybody is waiting for that moment. What will be in that report? Meanwhile, police has already submitted a report to Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath office. In that report, they have mentioned about what really happened on that day, what kind of investigation is going on, what actions so far they have been initiated. 28 people so far have been arrested. 27 were arrested for their involvement in stone pelting and arson, and while 1 people had been arrested for putting out inciting post on social media because there were certain remarks and comments that were provocative in nature. So police is properly investigating that matter. But what is really unfortunate is that despite all these evidence that is being presented by the police, our opposition party leaders are not able to buy any argument of the police, because they say that police is the one that had been responsible for targeting innocent, because they say firing had been from police side. While police maintains that even Asaduddin Owaisi had gone to the extent of saying that police was not shoving flowers, floral petals. So the same question the police is asking, even the other side were not shoving floral petals. They opened fire, because of which 25 cops got injured, 5 of them were senior officers, 20 of them constabulary staff, and many other people also sustained injuries. They were pelting stones, they fired from the mob, and they were trying to inflict casualty on the police side because they wanted to obstruct a survey that was conducted because they wanted to sow the seeds of discontentment and also to create a divide between two communities. That is what actually the game plan was. But somehow the police was able to control the situation, and right now you can see everything seems to be normal. For the last 3-4 days, the shops have also started opening, schools are also open. People here have given a befitting reply because they also understand there were people who were trying to conspire to create a division between two communities, but they are united at this critical juncture and giving a strong befitting reply to all those divisive forces who are trying to widen those fault lines between two communities.
Okay, all right. Pradeep, stay with us because